Hello everyone, so today I'll be showing you our project Moovitz. And yeah, it's about addressing an issue in Malaysia that is really important, which is the lack of transportation infrastructure. Now, as you can see from the slide, I've circled out some areas in Kuala Lumpur that actually lack of public transport infrastructure. Now, the problem is there is currently 20% of the total population using Malaysia's public transport but the government actually aims to double it by the end of 2030 of how many people is using it. But there's an issue here. So the first issue being the insufficient coverage of infrastructure. Perhaps you're staying in Mont Kiara, you're staying in Ampang Jaya. There's not really an easily accessible KTM, MRT, or even LRT station nearby. Unreliable timings by these services. Some of the drivers, let's say bus drivers or even van drivers, they don't really appear on time for Malaysia side. And also finally, funding issues. There's not really enough funding to keep or allocated to expanding these services. Now, introducing to you our project Moovitz, where public transport move with ease. And this is basically our features overview. The main categories are balance, transport, and also projects that we'll look into later. And our solution architecture is really simple. The user access our web app that is built from Next.js, signs in with ZK, which is built by Sui, Inoki, and Google Cloud, and then they can make payment and donation either on MassChain or Sui. And let's show a quick demo of our system. Now, this is our app where you can access it via moovitz.vercel.app. And when you click on the sign in button, it will actually do a ZK login authentication to validate your account. And when you successfully log in, the first thing you'll see is the public transport schedules, where these are actually the schedule that drivers clock in on what time they're leaving and also where they're heading to. Below there is actually a live tracking system that we built using Streamlit to track some of the live commutes in Malaysia. And finally, you can do some filtering down. And moving on to the project side of things. Now, remember I mentioned about the funding issue in Malaysia. So governments are able to create these crowdfund projects to further expand or build new services. So when you click on crowdfund, yeah, you can actually fund these projects using cryptocurrency. And fun fact, we actually deployed smart contracts for Sui and also Massverse to enable these features. Okay, moving on to the balance. Yeah, on the balance page, users are able to view their wallets that are connected. So you can see we can top up our Mass wallet as simple as typing and also clicking a button. Yeah, successfully top up, and when we refresh the page, update the balance. And they can also view the transactions on the chain itself. Yeah, okay, now going to our profile page, the users are able to view their featured NFTs that they bought on the chain, as well as check their recent transactions using their account. Now, let's go back to our slides. So the impact of this solution is actually quite astounding. There are around 6.8 million potential users as of today, where the statistics come from the percentage of total population. There's an estimate of around 200k daily active users of public transport, and for government side, they are able to perform data-driven decision in building future infrastructure. And for social impact, we're actually hitting both SDG 9 and 11, where we build reliable and affordable infrastructure to the public. And this is why we chose Massverse and Sui. So both of them have in common is user flexibility, and for MassChain, it's selected for the collaboration and also developer experience, while for Sui, it's easy to scale and also customer friendly. And yeah, they are the sponsor for this hackathon. And this is our team, where Vandik works on Sui, Aaron works on MassChain, and I work on the front end and business part of things. And that's all from us. Thank you.